I think one of the biggest mistakes I made in high school was not being exactly who I am. What I mean by this is putting myself out there as the individual that I currently am, with my interests, the things that I don't like, the type of people I want to be with, things I want to talk about, yada yada yada. I believe that was one of my biggest mistakes because I just put on a mask whenever I spoke to people. I tried people pleasing instead of being who I was. It felt like it compromised my identity in doing so. It always felt like I had something to hide. Where I was speaking to people, I was putting on that mask because I didn't want people to see things within me. Because I thought it was too bad that I had this whole laundry bag list of things that weren't good about me. My looks, my conversational abilities, the way I viewed myself and how confident I was as an individual. I thought it all brought me down and made me imperfect, and as a result, people would not want to see who I was. But in my gap year, it's been like what, 5, 6 months since I finished high school at this point. It just really strikes me that that was probably the worst thing I could have done in that situation. Being in a social setting and just putting on a mask to avoid authenticity, to avoid showing people who I truly am. Because now I'm not making an effort to hide it. Sure, I still mess up. Sure, I still put on a mask from time to time. I do this on my YouTube channel. I'm sorry about that, right? But when I am exactly who I say I am, it feels like a pressure has been lifted off my chest. It feels like I don't have to worry about what other people think of me because if they accept me, great. I just found somebody I could be a friend with. If they don't accept me, then I realize like, yo, we weren't going to be compatible with each other anyways. But being you, like being exactly who you are, beyond that, it's just shown me what level I truly am at. Right? I'm not lying to myself about the level I've achieved within my life, the limits that I currently have set out before me, my fears, my anxieties, my beliefs. When I am exactly who I say I am, I'm not hiding. The world sees me for who I am. I see myself for who I am. It gives me the opportunity to change. Because, like a few months back, before I started improving my conversational abilities, for years at that point, I'd avoided the truth that I wasn't good at talking to people. I'd looked for every quick fix in the book of how could I carry a conversation. How could I act like that individual who gets people to look at him, who gets people to see him as that guy who's very good at conversations, who thinks, yo, I see that guy. I want to be his friend. Let's talk to him, whatever. Like, I want to be that cool, confident guy. But I was not putting in the work necessary. I was avoiding the experience. I was avoiding the truth of the matter, which was I just need to go and talk to more people. I need to be actually authentic to build my skills in that regard. And when I admitted that, when I was exactly who I was, when I started going outside and being authentic when I spoke to people, I sucked at it. I was extremely bad at it. A lot of my conversation just died off right away. But because I put myself in that situation, because I recognized that was who I was a bad conversationalist, it gave me the freedom to actually take action on it. It gave me the freedom to realize this is not who I want to be. That, okay, I've made this mistake. I accept that. I accept I've put myself in this situation. But I'm not going to stay here. I'm not going to allow myself to be this person for the rest of my life because I know I can do better. I know I am better than this. And so when I'm exactly who I am, the pressure to perform, the pressure to be this person is gone. But it gives me the freedom to just pursue the direction I want to take within my life. These days, I still struggle, right? I'm exactly who I am. Very, very comfortable. I struggle with discipline. I struggle with routine. But I feel happy with my life. I'm not saying I'm satisfied. I'm not saying, oh, I can take off the foot off the gas and I'm done with my life. But rather, I'm improving. I'm making myself better. I'm struggling, right? And I still get disappointed from time to time. But I actually enjoy my life because I know it's true to me. Sure, I still struggle with routine, like I said, discipline, creating videos. There's still challenges within my life. But I actually enjoy facing them. I actually enjoy going outside and talking to new people, especially girls. I enjoy facing my fears. I enjoy what I'm doing, right? I'm not living a life for what other people want me to. And that's what I want to get across in this video. When you are exactly who you are living the life meant for you. I can't tell you what life to live. Other people can't tell you what life to live. Everybody can offer advice. Everybody can tell other people, this is what you should do. This is what you should do. This is why you should do it. Yeah, you should take advice. I definitely agree with that. I take advice from other people, right? But at the end of the day, nobody can tell you how to live your life except yourself. all too often we've gotten good at listening to our mask, right? The mask that we put on ourselves, the inauthentic self we portray to the world, where we hide our true intentions, our true desires, who we truly are, because other people have told us to do so, because that's the social norm within our society. Look at social media, look at Instagram, right? People have literal pages of pictures portraying their best life, portraying them at their best self. But we don't ever see the darker sides of that, right? We don't ever see the times when the person gets angry, or when they're going through something difficult, or when they aren't everything that they're putting themselves out to be. If you are exactly who you say you are, there's no need to do this. Either you're just living your life, right? That's what I'm kind of saying here. Live your life. Don't live another person's life. Don't live based off the judgments of other people. Live your own life. Because for me, I'm struggling right now, but I know they're my problems. I know I am in control of what I'm choosing to do. And it feels good. I make mistakes. I mess up. I still struggle with YouTube videos. I get demotivated. I'm not the number one person in the world. But I am living a life I can be happy with. I am living a life where I know I can give more and I'll improve each time I do so. Really, like, that's all I can really hope for. Sure, I'm going to get bigger and better. I'm going to improve and take my life in the direction that I want to. But I'm not doing it because somebody else told me to. I'm doing it because that's what's right for me. So if you take anything away from this video, live your life. Be exactly who you are so you realize this is where I currently am at in my life. When I first started making YouTube videos, I realized I suck at storytelling. I sucked at talking. I sucked at putting myself on a camera. I was afraid of it, right? But because I accepted that, because I was exactly who I said I was, I've made mistakes. I have been a bit inauthentic a few times on these videos. I apologize for that. But doing that, putting myself in that situation was what allowed me to have awareness of it and then take action to change my circumstance. So yeah, that's all for this video. Live your own life. And thank you for watching. Subscribe if you enjoy this content. And peace.